Good morning. This is just a quick video to show you how to organize your email inbox so that you don't miss any messages from Mountain View Christian Academy. Since email is our primary method of communication, I've had parents tell me that's great. We love getting emails, but they just get lost in all my other emails. So I'm going to show you how to set up some filters, some rules, so that your emails go to a specific folder and you never miss another email from Mountain View again. I'm going to be demonstrating this on two different platforms. So we're going to start with Gmail first, since most people probably use Gmail. So your default folders for Gmail are over here on the left-hand side. You'll see starred, inbox, important, what have you. But you can also add your own filters or your own labels. So you can see I have some filters over here, and I have one that says MVCA. To add a filter, you just click the plus sign and it'll say create new label, and you can label it whatever you want to label it. So you can call it MVCA. The emails will always come from an account that is labeled as RenWeb, so you could label it as RenWeb. If you want it to be under a specific folder, like under MVCA or something like that, you can do that, but you don't have to. So you create your folder and hit create, right? And it's going to create this label over here for us. Now, the way that we want to get all of our emails that are from RenWeb to that folder is up on the right-hand side. You click on the settings and see all settings. It'll bring up this really detailed settings menu, but what we're looking at specifically is the one that says filters and blocked addresses. So click on filters and blocked addresses, and you can see I already have a filter here to take anything that comes from email at renweb.com and apply it to the MVCA folder. But let's pretend that this didn't exist and you wanted to create a new filter because you don't have one. So click on create new filter, and you can do the email address. Now, all emails that Mountain View sends through Fax Family Portal or RenWeb will come from this address. It doesn't matter who sends it. So if I send an email, it will say Heather Harbin, but when you click on the email address, it will say email at renweb.com. Tom Cedarstrom will say Tom Cedarstrom in the top, but when you click on it, it will say email at renweb.com. So that's the email address that you want to use. So from email at renweb.com, that's where we want it to go. And you can include specific words. I'm just going to take every single email that comes through fax. So I'm not going to get any more specific than that. And I want to create filter. And I want to tell it where I want it to go. So any email from at renweb.com, email at renweb.com, I want to categorize as, I want to apply this label. And I'm going to choose where I want it to go. So currently mine go to MVCA. If you had a folder called RenWeb, you could send it to RenWeb. So I'm going to do that, apply the label RenWeb and create filter. Now, any email that I get from email at renweb.com will go straight into this labeled folder, MVCA or RenWeb, depending on how you decide to do that. All right, so that's how you set up a filter or a label in Google. If you happen to have Outlook, it looks a little bit different. So just as an example, I'm going to search for an email. Here we go. That got sent through renweb.com. So here's my email about sports. As you can see, it says my name on it because I'm the one who sent it. But if I click on that, you can see it actually came from email at renweb.com. So again, we want all of those email at renweb.com emails to go to a specific folder. That way they don't get lost in our inbox. So I can right click on any email that comes from renweb.com. So one I've sent, one Tom Cedarstrom sent, one Heather Harbin sent, it does not matter. And once we have right clicked on that, we can go down to rules. And I want to manage a rule. If I already have one, or create a rule. I'm going to go ahead and create a rule. And it says always move messages from Heather Harbin to this folder. And you can see I have a lot of folders already set up. Maybe I want to have a folder called MVCA General and I want to send it to that folder, and I would hit OK. And then from now on, any emails from Heather Harbin will go to that MVCA general folder or whatever you choose to call your folder. All right, let's say you want a folder just for the Echo, maybe. Again, rules, and let's go to create rule. And any messages from Tom Cederstrom to this folder. Well, I don't have a folder called the Echo, so I can actually click on create new folder and call it, oops, try that again, create new folder and call it the Echo and save that. And now all of the emails from Tom Cederstrom will go to the Echo folder. And what will happen when I get a new email is that it will show, like here it says I have 289 emails in clutter. It will show me a number right next to the folder name. So whenever I get a new email in the Echo or a new email in MVCA General, instead of going to my inbox, it will go straight to that folder. And then I can see that it's in that folder. I know it's from this school and it doesn't get lost in all of my other folders or email messages. This is especially helpful if you are using one email for everything. If you don't have a work email or school email, but you just have a general email where you get everything, setting up folders or filters or labels, as Gmail calls it, is a really helpful way to organize your emails as they come in, and that way things don't get lost. I hope this was helpful to you as you are organizing your email inbox to make sure that you don't miss any emails from Mountain View Christian Academy this school year.